A few years back, I had an incredible opportunity to spend a week in Rome with my family and with some good friends. And it was a spectacular trip for many reasons. Of course, the food, the culture, but the history and the architecture are really, really unbelievable. Now, we've all read and seen pictures about the ancient Roman buildings, but seeing them in person and envisioning how much thought and labor and planning and time and work went into building them was, truly mind-blowing. And it provides a great metaphor because there is, of course, that well-known expression that Rome wasn't built in a day. I use it all the time. And it turns out that trademark protection isn't built in a day either. There's not one thing you can do immediately to, boom, all of a sudden have a strong and protected trademark. It's a series of things over time. Now, doing any one of the important steps can be done relatively quickly and does move you into a position of more protection. But to build the complete portfolio, to build a complete package of trademark protection, you need to do all of these things, and it takes time. So where do we begin? We begin with a creative and unique brand name. That's the foundation. That's the bedrock for building a strong trademark that is well protected. And then we want to add on top of that foundation, right, doing a proper clearance search, filing quickly and properly to register the name, and then using the proper trademark symbols throughout while it's pending and eventually once it's registered. Doing those things right there is, building the guts of your trademark building that is going to potentially stand for a long time and symbolize this brand. However, just like a building, once it's built, the trademark protection needs to be maintained. So in order to ensure that the trademark strength and protection will last and will continue to grow and not weaken, the trademark owner also needs to be cognizant of renewing the trademark registration and filings over time when they come due, and dealing with any infringement situations if they come up. So monitoring for potential infringements and then dealing with them and resolving them favorably in order to maintain the strength of that trademark building. Much like the buildings of ancient Rome, a trademark can stand for a really, really, really long time. In fact, a trademark registration can last forever. It can be renewed over and over again as long as the mark is still in use. But to build that strong foundation takes time, just like it took time to make those buildings in Rome. Of course, we're talking about that expression of not being built in a day and the construction of the buildings and the trademark protection. But it is important to note that over time, those buildings in Rome, they crumbled, they aged, they were attacked, things happened. Some of them still stand in, various portions of their original state, but that is where we differ from trademark registration and protection, because trademark protection can last forever. If a brand is properly used, maintained, registered, renewed, it can last forever. Many, many successful brand names have lasted, for decades or even centuries. Think of Coca-Cola, Guinness Beer, Ford Motor Company. So trademark registrations can be renewed over and over again, and trademarks can last forever, and they can avoid the fate of those ancient Roman buildings. If you want to talk about building or maintaining your trademark legacy, reach out to me at ericpelton.com or leave a comment.